So yeah, make sure your hands are warmed up before you play. And these guys are, you know they're going to be warmed up because it's going to be WaDi versus Seagull Joe, both veterans. Seagull Joe probably been doing it for maybe longer than some of you have been alive. That's no cap, he's playing this game, or Smash competitively for like 10 years. But WaDi also been playing for a long time, but more of a sleeper, Brawl Wi-Fi warrior. But in Smash 4, everyone came to know his name, and in this game, you know his name as well because he's out there on the PGR, both of them. Yeah, and let's see. After a treat stick, no. It's best of 5 in winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals. But right now, because of the entry count, because you know we're not trying to be here all night. Winner semis, best of 3. And right now, this is a matchup that a lot of Rob players have gone on record saying, "Yo, screw this matchup. Yo, screw this goddess. I get juggled for 90%." But WaDi, yeah, I was about to say, WaDi has this weird thing in matches where he just kind of does that. He kills you at any percent he wants to. And then when you're dead, matchups don't really matter. Yep, and another great pickup, mixing up his DI with the up air. And, oh, I like that. He's using the rocket boosters to boost his way up to the sky to cover more space a bit quicker. And this is how a typical WaDi game usually goes. It's even until it's not. You lose your first stock, and then he juggles you to some obscene percent, and then he spinning arms you into oblivion. No rotor in hand, so the mix-ups are going to be a little bit neuter that time around. Seagull Joe's going to get off the ledge. Eat a laser first trouble though. Oh, didn't DI away enough. He was trying to hold in so that he could get back to the stage, so I don't blame him for missing that DI. But yeah, you can't afford to get hit by a 4-air at that percent. So he was going to take a stock, but some damage had already been done as he has to teleport back. And the ledge coverage from WaDi is there. Down throw mix-ups, gets the up tilt. Bit too high for the up air, but because he air dodged away, you're going to get hit by that laser for free. WaDi doesn't miss those. Uh-oh. And now, when WaDi has the gyro in hand, he's just kind of dribbling on you. That's where it gets scary. Joe did a great job defensively, only take 18% there. And now he gets his own momentum going. He might have to go off stage for an edge guard here, but WaDi, what Houdini evasion right there. Okay, so now the gyro's going to belong to Seagull Joe. And when the gyro's on the ledge, you can actually use it to extend some hitboxes. And because up smash is so active, being able to extend it a little bit longer with the gyro can lead to some very deadly pressure there. Forward throw, caught his double jump. I think he's just dead. Yeah, he's dead. Great awareness by WaDi to recognize that his double jump was gone. There wasn't much Seagull Joe could do there. As soon as that gyro came out, it was just another nail in the coffin. And WaDi is looking like the Undertaker tonight. With a fresh fade, too. I see you, man. Uh-oh. Who done it? Oh, they don't care. As long as no one hits the home button, it's good. All right, looks like we're running it right back. Honestly, for Seagull, I don't know how much I agree with that because PS2's blast zones being relatively close, side blast zones, I should say, being relatively close, means that WaDi can set up a gyro pressure at the ledge, spinning arms you, and you explode at probably 50 for Palutena. So you have to be really, really careful. But now that I say that, there's like 3 or 4 stages where that happens. So maybe PS2 is the lesser of 3 evils because it's definitely a relevant factor in Town and City and Smashville as well. Great down smash. And another one, but the facing, you're going to be sent to the right that time because it crossed him up. But I think WaDi was mostly doing it for the damage that time around. Ooh, but the reflect from Seagull Joe showing that he's getting better at spacing around in the off-stage scenarios. But the thing is, even if you get back from the off-stage scenario, there's still the ledge scenarios. If you get back from the ledge scenarios, there's still a gyro trap. And if you get past the gyro traps, it's still WaDi who's down tilting you with that frame 3 down tilt and boxing you to death. It's just a lot of pressure in every scenario. And even when, you know, you're behind, sometimes the pressure, or even when you're in the lead, sometimes the pressure might be a bit too much to succumb to. Another reflect. I wonder if Joe's reading that or reacting to it, because the neutral B is a little bit reactable if you react to the earliest, animations of him kind of rearing back. It's a pretty distinct animation. It doesn't really do that for anything else either, so you can't really juke it with other animations. Up smash. Now he's going to offer the down tilt, a very active move. And that time, WaDi DIs appropriately. But he's so good at recovering, dude. How did he make it back again? I don't know. It's a mystery. The answer is just great air dodges. That's the real key here. But now the gyro is in Seagull Joe's hand. You can't air dodge through forever. WaDi fighting back aggressively. Down throw, up throw. Yeah, nothing couldn't really do that there. Up throw this time around should do it, though. And dash attack, nice. What I really like about that one is that worst case scenario, the way that was spaced, he would have just traded with the laser and still gotten the kill. So it was well worth it. Now that WaDi's at lower percent and now he doesn't have too much rage on him, Seagull should be able to get a fair amount of combos right now. But WaDi spacing very wisely so that Joe can't get combos. He's just forcing a lot of neutral interactions to be won. And right now, they're looking one and done as the Seagull Joe takes a small lead. It's starting to compound in on itself until that gyro lets away some of that steam. Spinning arms? No, he goes for the bear. And that's almost week one WaDi mix-up, where he goes to the bear, and if the hitbox doesn't come out, people think, oh, it should have a fair bit of lag considering how much startup it had. But in this game, moves with a lot of startup tend to not have a lot of end lag. And moves with a little startup tend to not have a lot of end lag. There's not a lot of end lag in this game. Up air does it though. Seagull Joe clawing his way back into it, and now it's only a 14.3% deficit. Now, Seagull Joe's starting to find some back airs of his own. We saw a fair few from WaDi really become huge playmakers in the terms of the set's flow. But Seagull, he hasn't really had a lot of opportunities to go for many back airs. And that's something I feel like is kind of important in this matchup because back air is the shield whittler in this matchup. It's relatively safe on shield. And on top of that, Rob's just a tall character. You can afford to mix up the timing, whether it's a high bear, a low bear, and then once the shield's lower, you can poke a shield with nair, mix-ups, and it really is a small thing that becomes big as time goes on. Uh-oh. But despite that, no lock, a bit too high percent possibly. No back air, is gonna find the mark. And Joe, I think he recognized that he just needs a bit more percent to really cushion his leeway here. Because now almost anything will kill. Down tilt to forward air, down tilt to back air, down throw, back air 50-50s, but WaDi catching him slipping on the ledge. This can get kind of bad, especially now they got nicked by both of those, but Rob's big toe got hit by that up air, and that could spell disaster for him until that back air comes out as well. Seagull Joe standing up. He knows it was done as soon as it connected. I think he wanted back air of his own, but he was a bit too slow